So today we begin with the next chapter, that is force and motion. So we'll start with this chapter now. So the first question in this chapter is, what type of object is called the object in motion? Simply here you are asked about the definition of motion. So the object which changes its position with respect to the surrounding is called as object in motion. Or you can be asked about rest also, so you just have to mention the definition. Another one is, what type of object is called the object at rest? Define or explain with example. The object which does not change its position with respect to the surrounding is called as object at rest. A person sitting in the bus is in rest with respect to moving bus. Here you should just remember 2-3 points. Actually, when the bus is moving, the bus is in motion with respect to the nearby trees or electric poles or something else which is stationary on the side of the road, but the bus is in the rest with respect to that stationary object. But a person sitting in the bus is in rest with respect to the bus, although the bus is in motion, but the person is not changing its position inside the bus. So the person is in rest with respect to the moving bus. So you can also after explaining this much, you can also give answer to rest and motion are relative terms. This question can also be answered from this explanation. So next question is, what is meant by the uniform motion? Write with example. Uniform motion. So when a body covers an equal distance in an equal interval of time, the motion of the body is known as uniform motion. Example, the motion of the moon around the earth. So next question is, what is relative point? Relative point, a point which is fixed from object from which we compare the motion of another object. Relative point means a point from which we compare the rest or motion of that another body, so that is called as relative point. Another thing is, what is velocity? Write its SI. The time rate of change of displacement or the rate of change of displacement per unit time is called as velocity. Its unit, simply the formula is velocity is displacement by time taken. So displacement is measured in meter and time is measured in second, that's why it is meter per second. What is relative velocity? Relative velocity, the velocity of a body described relative to a reference point. The velocity of a body described relative to a reference point. The reference point or reference frame, or simply the velocity of a body with respect to another body. Means if two people are going or two people are moving, then one's velocity with respect to another one. So this is relative velocity. Define acceleration. Acceleration simply means the rate of change of velocity per unit time. Simply displacement, the rate of change of displacement is velocity and the rate of change of velocity is called as acceleration. Acceleration's unit here will be meter per second square. What is retardation? Write its SI. The velocity of a moving body decreases with time. Simply negative acceleration, no need to write this much, you can simply write negative acceleration is called as retardation. SI unit of retardation is same as acceleration, that is meter per second square. It's meter per second square. And write down the formula to calculate the relative velocity of two vehicles moving towards the same direction. Yeah? If both of them are moving in same direction, then simply the formula will be VA minus VB. If both bodies, if one body is moving in opposite direction with respect to another body, then the master formula is VA minus VB. So if VB is in opposite direction, that minus, again that it is vector quantity, it has direction, so minus and minus will be plus. That's why VA plus VB in opposite direction. Write down SI unit of retardation. SI unit of retardation, as already discussed above, it is meter per second square. Now the next question is, write the formula to calculate the acceleration of object in motion. Formula of acceleration simply means final velocity minus initial velocity by time taken. Or you can write the first equation, of motion, that is v is equals to u plus ad. You can refer to other videos in the same channel. I have put some videos about the equation of motion. All four motion equation of motion has been derived there, so you can simply watch out from there. V is equals to u plus at. Another one is the object having uniform velocity has zero acceleration. Why? If a body is in, simply the answer to this question is, if the body is in uniform velocity, it means the velocity does not change. The velocity does not change. And if the velocity does not change, it means acceleration is what? The rate of change of velocity. If the velocity is not changing, means what will be the acceleration? The acceleration will be zero. So the object means if you mathematically, if you want to solve, then you have to write a is equals to v minus u by t. The velocity is uniform, means the final velocity and initial velocity is same, means same thing cancels, so 0 by tan taken, that is 0, so the velocity is 0. Change in velocity per unit time, same thing. Acceleration becomes 0 when the body is in uniform velocity. Now are velocity and acceleration called vector? Why are velocity and acceleration called vector quantity? Acceleration and velocities are called as vector quantity because it has both magnitude and the direction, and the quantities having both magnitude and the direction is called as what? Vector quantity. If simply I say Ram walked for 10 meters, so simply this is what? The distance covered by Ram. But if I say Ram walked for 10 meter due east, means the direction is fixed, means this will be displacement. Simply don't be confused. If Ram has covered a straight line, covered the distance in the straight line, it will be displacement. Otherwise, simply if the direction is given, means the quantity is vector quantity. Another one is mass are called a scalar quantity. Simply anything, if you are given anything, mass or something else, scalar quantity, if it is asked, you simply write because that quantity has only magnitude. Now another question is, reference point is required to calculate relative velocity. Of course we need relative velocity. If we want to calculate relative velocity, we need a reference point, because if there is no reference point, means relative velocity's definition tells us that the velocity of a body with respect to a reference point or another body. If there is no another body or no reference point, means there is no use of relative velocity, so we need it. Another one is, write in two difference between acceleration and retardation. So acceleration simply means the rate of change of velocity is called as acceleration. Retardation means the negative acceleration is known as retardation. Now acceleration may be positive, negative or zero. As already discussed, it is a vector quantity, so it may be positive, negative or zero. But retardation, the types of acceleration are positive acceleration, negative acceleration and zero acceleration. So the negative acceleration, that is retardation, it is a type of acceleration, so it is always negative. Next question is, write in two differences between vector and scalar quantity. Very easy, you have been reading this from class 6. Vector quantity simply means the quantity having both magnitude and direction is called as vector quantity. A scalar quantity means the quantity having only magnitude is called as scalar quantity. Now vector quantities examples are displacement, velocity, force, no force can't be mass, intersection, okay. And a scalar quantity, so distance, mass, energy, these are a scalar quantity. And the work is also a scalar quantity. Write any two differences between uniform and non-uniform velocity. Any two differences between uniform and non-uniform velocity means, uniform velocity, the velocity in which a certain limit and a body is moving with same speed is called, means type of velocity in which a person covers equal displacements in each interval of time, that is uniform velocity. And non-uniform velocity, you can just write it, means the person is not covering. So another one is, example of uniform velocity is rotation of moon around the earth. Another one is non-uniform velocity, a car moving in the road. Another one is, what is meant by non-uniform motion? When unequal distances are covered in equal intervals of time, the motion is said to be 1 minute. So no need to. Now another one is write any 4 equations based on the velocity. Velocity simply means 4 equations. I have already told you. V is equals to u plus at, s is equals to ut plus half at square, v square is equals to u square plus 2as, v is equals to u plus at, v square minus u square is equals to 2as, or u plus v by 2 in u plus v by 2 into t. This also can be given in terms of relative velocity. Another one is describe relative motion with an example. The motion observed from a reference or referred to relative motion. Means a motion, simply a motion with relation to a reference point, isn't it? It's called as relative motion. The motion of a body with respect to another body is called as relative motion. That it needs a frame of reference. For example, if we are traveling in the train is moving at a speed of something that is given here and a speed according to another passenger. So the motion of one train with respect to another train, when both the train we look on the another train, simply for some time we find that both the train is stationary. So this kind of motion is called as relative motion, motion of a body with respect to another body. Write down the interrelationship between initial velocity and distance velocity and time taken. So interrelationship between displacement velocity and time taken is given by the third equation, that is s is equals to ut plus half at square. You should be very clear about these 4 equations. V equals to u plus at, v square is equals to u square plus 2as, or v square minus u square is equals to 2as, or v equals to u plus at, s is equals to ut plus half at square. Should be very clear about this. S is equals to u plus v by 2 into t. So these equations you should be very clear about. Another question is, which condition does relative velocity? The same velocity is in same, the relative velocity becomes 0. And thus same velocity is in same direction, the relative velocity becomes 0. If two bodies are moving in the same direction with same speed, means what? The relative velocity of a body with respect to another body becomes 0. If both a person is walking with the same speed, means 5 meters per second, another is also with 5 meters per second. So relative velocity is Va minus Vb. So Va minus Vb plus 5 minus 5, it cancels, and that is what? The relative velocity becomes 0 in this condition. Another one is, this is one of the derivations, so you can simply write it down from here, or as already I have mentioned, my channel consists these all derivations, so you can write it from there also. This is again a motorcycle covers distance of 1.5 kilometer in 4 minutes. Simply, if these type of questions are asked, you should write first the given data. You should write down the given data. Then if it is given in kilometer, you should convert it into meters, minute, then it should be converted into second, and then average velocity. We have so many formulas of average velocity, you can write it down from here, no need to explain. And when the car is moving with a velocity of 20 meters, the same thing. Initial velocity is given 25 meters per second, final velocity is given 0 meter per second. So another one is time taken. Time taken is 5 seconds. Given retardation means what? So if the acceleration comes in negative value, that itself will be retardation. It is given already here. What will be the final velocity of a car if it accelerates at 5 meters per second square after 10 seconds? The same thing. Final velocity means you have to find v here. Acceleration is given, time taken is given, that then a small a, you should write there a small a is equals to v minus u by t. So easily you can find it, no need to explain this.